social media? What is a magic place where people are eager to spend their leisure time? According to Statista.com, an average person spends 147 minutes on social media daily. That turns to 74 hours in a month. And attention, 882 hours in 1 year. More than 1 month on social media throughout all the year. But here you can choose whether you just scroll Instagram feeds or Facebook feeds and watch some videos, sometimes silly videos, or you interact with the people, with the friends, strategically and consciously, building your own personal brand along the way. Oh, but how to stop just scrolling Instagram or Facebook feeds, get distracted by content that brings no value to you, and instead of wasting time, start bringing value to people, build your name, get popular, and become financially independent. Do you want to know answers on these questions? Keep watching this video because I'm going to share with you 3 things that will completely change your mind about social media, and you will never waste your time on it, but turn this time into your own success. So the first thing you should consider here is that your social media is your potential business asset. Let me give you a real-life example to make things more clear for you. A few years ago, I started to follow one girl on YouTube because I was preparing to the international language exam, and she actually made nice videos about English. When I started watching her videos, I actually liked her personalities, the way she made that videos, the way she performed, so positive, so inspiring, and I started following her on Instagram as well. She became a virtual friend of mine, and one day she made an announcement that she was about to launch an online course I was quite interested in, but it was more than $1,000. In fact, if I hadn't known her, I wouldn't even considered buying an online course more than $20, I guess, because that's really would be expensive, and I'm more interested in face-to-face communication. I'm not into this online education. I would rather prefer go somewhere and have personal talks, make connections with the people, with the teacher. But after a few days of digesting of idea to buy course or not, I just click the button to buy the course. And you know why this happened? Because she had already built that rock solid foundation, that solid connection between her and her following. I knew her, I liked her, I trusted her. Whether you like it or not, but people buy from people they like and trust. For that to happen, you need to get visible on social media. Otherwise, how your potential future customers may find you. And if one day you decide to start own business, your followers on Instagram or other social media platforms are your potential future customers. And if you build that connection between them and you, if they will trust you, if they will have the same values that you have, I guarantee you that it will be very solid foundation for your future business. The second game changer, social media unite like-minded people together. So here you can become a part of community or create a community and become a leader for that community. The key thing is you need to be genuinely authentic with what you're doing. If you really enjoy what you're doing, if you get satisfied from what you're doing, your target audience will find you. People who will love your content, will like your personality, so find you. It's just the way how It's just the way how algorithms works. Your Instagram, LinkedIn, or other social media accounts are representation of you. Personal brand equals your reputation plus your credibility plus visibility. Who you are, what values you have, what skills you have, what are your expertise. And when you are genuinely connected with all of this, when you are truly become who you are, you will like a magnet for people from outside, and they will understand that you are the same. The content you create are valuable for that people. Sure, at first it might be super awkward to start posting something on social media, and I completely feel you here. When I first started posting something on Instagram, I felt so insecure. I felt even ashamed. I was afraid being judged. I was afraid of being criticized by people. What would they say? What would they think? They would think I'm stupid. But you know, the more you do it, the easier it gets. Moreover, if you start consciously build your own personal brand, if you understand that it will make sense in the future, and if you are ready to put some efforts in it, it gets even fun. Okay, now you might think, I'm going to post something on Instagram, and you start post 1 day, 2 days. You post something for 1 week and then you just get tired. You don't see any growth, you don't see any response from your followers, you just decide to disappear. No, don't do this. Please don't do this. That's a big mistake. Why? Because people love consistency. If you are active for 1 week and then you disappear for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's not that good for the trustful relationship between you and your audience. Plus, keep in your mind that personal brand is not something that built overnight. Months and sometimes years you need to put in it to build a very solid foundation for your future. So if you decide to stop wasting your time on social media and instead of this start building your own name, your personal brand, you need to decide what values you have, what you're interested in, what you want to share with this world, what values you want to bring to people. And if you're really connected with all these things I listed, that will be a success. And the last but not least, once you master one social media platform or few social media platforms, you may consider yourself like a social media manager, social media specialist, who are in a high demand nowadays, because all companies are craving for a specialist in social media to promote their own businesses. If I start looking for a social media manager, I will see that it's up to 11,692 jobs in only the USA. Moreover, there are tons of jobs you can do remotely and help other companies to promote their brand and bring these values to others. As one article in Forbes says, technologies have taken 90% of the jobs that humans used to have. Just think about for a second. As technologies evolve, soon more jobs will disappear. And the best you can do here is to master 1 or 2 social media platforms so you will become independent worker and you will be able to find a job anytime, anywhere. But before, you need to hack the system. You need to understand how social media works, how to promote yourself, how to promote others, how algorithms works, and after that you may become an independent worker. If you feel that you still have some questions of how to start promoting yourself, of how to start building your own brand, if you want to start but you don't know from what to start, please let me know in the comments below and I will do my best to make the best content for you. Thank you for watching this video. Be safe and sound. See ya!